Hello guys, welcome back to part 18. Thank you so much if you clicked on the video. So what this part will do? Well, basically just continue everything that we've done, um, which means we will continue to unwrap. Actually, this is gonna be a big video, a pretty long one, because I don't think unwrapping is exactly the most exciting part. It is very important, don't get me wrong, but I know that a lot of people, kind of get exhausted by it and they kind of feel it's annoying. Um, and so, what I decided to do was to make a bigger video that you basically will have all the unwrapping in one place so that I don't overdo it. I don't make 7 videos just for unwrapping itself, and that's about it. So, with that being said, first let me thank you again for clicking on the video, and if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because we're going to post way many other things like this, way more interesting maybe, and things that you probably will like. So go ahead, click on the subscribe button, you will not regret that, and it's free, don't forget that. And also, please leave a like on this video, leave a comment, tell me what else would you like to know, tell me what do you think about the series, tell me how are you, and also, if you so like, give a share of this video so that your friends may see it and they might become 3D artists themselves. So with that being said, excuse my voice. I kind of caught a cold, so my voice is a little bit shaky. And so, with this being said, for the 5th time, let's go to the video. Alright, so I think we should do, well, probably not do the entire model, like all the models in this video. We're going to do probably the cylinders, the bell, uh, maybe the wagon as well, and then the rest we'll do in the next video. So, having that plan out done, let's actually dash this one. And if I would be able to select from the first one, that would be, that would be pretty good. Apparently, I'm not able to. Actually, wait. This this right here might be one of the best. Could it? Nah, of course not. Sorry for my voice if it sounds weird. I recently think, at least, I caught a cold, so I'm gonna probably sound a little weird. But you know, nothing stops me from getting the information. I guess that's what I want to say. Yeah, not really the most, I don't know, sharp guy with the words there. Am I? Right. Well, this is kind of tedious process. So what do? We will we will see each other after the speed up. Okay, we have everything selected now. So basically, we will just mark them as seams, A, U to unwrap, and there we are. And as we can see, well, now we can see, actually, let's activate this to see these is probably, okay, it's around, okay. Alright. And this is because, well, again, we will need to basically cut a little bit. But first, so this is how we see it. We would actually need it to probably be around here. Still need a cut that goes down, so that it gives us enough room. Oh, also, I didn't mark these as seams, so I'll mark all of these as seams and then come back. All right, and we unwrap this. And if you are wondering why I had to do this, it's actually what I was saying. So you have to kind of select the sharp corners, right? Like the corners that basically kind of meet, and where the texture would have to basically stretch itself. And here was exactly that. This is a corner, so that's the texture would basically have to stretch on that corner. So if we cut it right there, the texture will have a way easier way to basically go over that the part there. So let's go with the UV unwrap, and it looks beautiful. That's exactly what we needed to hear and what we wanted. So dash again to see the model, and that's pretty good. And let's model this one. Okay, for this one we have just a bevel, but we'll turn it off for just a second there. And this here, right? This was not a very smart choice from me, because if you ask me, yes, it looks nice, but I don't think it was a very great uh, choice in terms of UV unwrapping, because now we don't see it very clearly what we should unwrap, right? Um, because basically the corner that we would usually unwrap, uh, you know, it's a little more visible, a little clearer. Let's call it. Yeah, let's just get it. Let's just see what's going on. So again, select. Oh, actually, first make sure there are no such edges. Uh, that was not a problem there, but it could have become one if we not pay attention, and I don't think anyone really wants that. So you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. All right, I don't really understand what I did there.
Hello there.
This mesh is wrong here, ain't it? Okay, that's interesting. All right, so to fix this problem, what we need to do, right, is to actually select these faces, delete these faces, and then select all these three faces here that actually apparently those were creating the problem. I guess it was when we extruded them. I actually cannot really understand when or why this was created. And then fill this face, and now just extrude and push it back in to create our details. And that's basically it. There's not really much more than that. We can, scale if we want to. I'm gonna leave them like this. I think they look okay. But yeah, that's basically how to do this. So, you know what this means. I'm gonna do them all and then come back after we finish. Alright, so coming back. We've created all these, so we have dealt with the problem, right? So no more issues now. What we need to do though is actually bevel these, because the bevel, I had to delete the bevel to basically be able to do everything, and so 2 millimeters should hopefully do. And yeah, apparently it looks pretty good. Okay, this is okay. So we're back to business. So right now we are back to concentrating on the unwrapping of it. So actually we could do again our trick. I don't know why I didn't think about it earlier. Apparently just uh, really got out of my mind. I don't know. So we need to deselect this time some of the edges that you know Blender saw them as sharp edges, so it did select them. And that's kind of why select sharp edges is kind of a double-edged sword, because yes, it's very useful. As you can see, we selected basically all the rectangles there with no problem whatsoever. But um, that's also the issue where, well, Blender doesn't see everything that we want as sharp edges and sees some things we don't want as sharp edges. So, you know, actually we select this one and Control E, mark seam. Let's see what we get. And it's actually super good. And yes, we see stretching, but again, we all know what that is and where that comes from. So this is the face that faces the camera, and I selected that to just kind of make, okay, so this here should be kind of the opposite, which means if we do sim this one, it shouldn't affect our camera, because the camera won't see it. So mark sim, A, unwrap, and there we have it. Now we have much nicer pods. And there is some more, okay, right here. Okay. So yeah, there is a little stretch there. And actually, maybe. Mm, no, still kind of bad. All right, didn't really help, did it? Well, actually, let me actually put the UV test. See how this looks. Okay, it's not looking too bad actually. This is actually a little worse, and I think this is actually I don't think I'm pretty sure. This is the part here. So if we would select this, yeah. And the way to, solve this, mark a seam here, and let's unwrap it one more time. Mm, mm, mm. Again, this is why I shouldn't have released this corner first. And that's why the modifiers are so much better, because they are non-destructive workflow. So much better way to work is with modifiers, because you don't actually change the model. You can always deactivate it, and have your fun with it, see what happens, and if you don't like it, you go right back to it. I think actually this is a little better, because yes, it's stretching a little, but it's not noticeable, and also the seam that we would create on the middle there, I think it would create much more of a problem than it than it solves. And we could use the grid on this one, because again, it is already stretched. So yes, we do stretch it a little bit more, but so now just make sure this doesn't intersect any other. Um, you don't want overlapping island, so that would be a really bad thing. So let's not overlap them. And yeah, UV squares. See, sometimes they're actually super useful. Sometimes it depends. Uh, they're not the greatest. So depending on what you want, you can have a little bit of a stretch. Okay, depending on how your textures will look, how they will be, for how this cylinder will um, for the importance of the cylinder into our scene, right? This is good. This is okay. I'm trying to think if I want this like that, or I will be okay with a little bit of stretch. And no, I think it's good. I think it's more than okay. It should do the work. But again, see now there's this problem where, well, basically we have the islands, and basically these overlap, and it doesn't seem like, I mean, yeah, we could probably fit it around there, but there's another trick to blend them. So after you've after you're done with your selection, actually let us also grid this by shape um, to square them. All right, because again, it doesn't really matter with these little stretches. It's still good. We're still there. This right here. Let me see. Always check with your texture. See if your texture is fine. You're probably good to go. But you have to check first, right? Always do that. All right. You know what? Let's actually take even this. Do this to it, and this was not applied right now. Let me check it. Cause see, look, this actually looks okay. This looks a little better than this, doesn't it? Actually, I don't like it. So go back. Yeah, I would rather have it this way, at least on this one. Okay, so enough talking about this. We have enough squares right now. So you select all of them, right? And what you have to go to do is go to UV right here in the tab, and you'll have the option to pack island. What pack islands means, Blender's algorithm of packing, right? It means it will take your UVs and try to put them as optimized as possible onto your texture on our plane right here. So if we do this and actually press on the pack island, a menu will show up, which basically will tell us, what the exact shape. Um, if you want any rotation to it, uh, the margin. Usually we don't touch any of these. However, the margin I think it's pretty important. It's again the distance between the island. Now, why is this important? Well, you don't want a big distance between them because again, you want your texture to be optimized. So you want the your island to use as little of a space as possible. However, though, if you have too little of a space, okay, it could get a little hard when texturing because some of the shapes here, some of the UVs will actually get onto a part of the texture that we don't really want. In this case, it's not necessarily going to be that because this is not going to be a complex texture, but uh, you know, for more complex bodies and textures. For example, the lid and the main cylinder would be, one of those kind of examples, because those will have a little bit of a more complex texture to them. So just take care of that, okay? So press OK, and there we are. Blender optimized it and, put our UVs so that it's using as much as possible of the plane without overlapping UVs or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. And yes, we will have to do this to all of them. I'm probably gonna do most of them off camera because I think you kind of got it. You don't have to see me pressing the same buttons over and over again. I've done that quite enough, didn't I? Okay, so let's go to. Actually, I forgot to turn on the modifiers for these, didn't I? Okay, the bell. We need to look at the bell. So the last part of this video, at least. Let me see. Okay, doesn't look too bad. I do think though that wait. So save, and the reason is because I want to apply this. Because I think, yeah, something will be weird because it's not doing a good job. So undo that, and let's actually make the solidify positive. So same thickness, just a positive solidify. Let's save on this one, and let's apply this. See if we have any more. Yeah, okay, no more problems now because it knows exactly where to go. It's fine. All right. Let's actually turn off the subdivision just for now to kind of be able to see a little better what we have to, what we have to choose. And yeah, I mean, let's mark our seams. This one will be good. Oh, actually, let me. Actually, it's you that has to take a little bit of a walk. And let's get this kind of there. Okay, maybe this one I kind of exaggerated. But yeah, you have to be careful with those. That's why I'm trying to show you guys just you know, to try to be careful with these kind of things. And oh, this was overlapping. See what I'm saying? I thought, yeah. Oh, that was trippy. I didn't I thought I saw it, but then I was like, maybe it just looks a little weird. I don't know. But apparently, no, it was actually overlapping. Overlapping geometries, in my opinion, the biggest criminal in a 3D world there is. Also very annoying because you don't always see it, so that's also a thing. So let's also select this, select this. On the inside here, we don't really care that much because, I mean, it's the inside of the bell. No one really will see it, will they? But, you know, we're here, so we could at least give it a chance and, you know, try to make it work. Okay, mark seam, let you to unwrap, and there we have it. Only circles, only well, let me select this and let's see which side is facing the camera. So this side right there. You have to choose the opposite of that, and I'll choose you. Yeah, mark seam, A-U, unwrap, and there we have it. Much better, much, much, much better. Um, this right here, in case you're wondering what it is, it's down there. So let me actually select. Okay, this one is the one on the out. This one means that it's up here. So um, actually, is doing again the same. Why is it doing that? Because usually this will have to be cut here. So that's very strange. Oh, they are cut right here. Sorry, I didn't see the cut. Uh, where is this one cut though? This one isn't, is it? Let's link select, and no, it's a perfect circle, which is strange still because again, it has a seam. We can visibly see the seam. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, but I mean, it's not a problem really, because again, we do have it. It is fine. It is gonna be a little harder to optimize. So this is a thing. This is why UV squares is so important, really. It's because uh, with squares, right, you can optimize them better. You can pack the islands much better. With circles, you basically all the space on the inside here is gonna be empty space. Will be lost space because, well, that's how it will stay. Really, there's not much more explanation than that. Unless you overlap your geometry, which I just talked about. We don't do that. That's bad. It's super bad. So, for example, I UV this. Let's actually see where it is. So we see the, you know, like what happened to it. And it looks pretty good. Actually, it looks really good. So let's also link, select this one, and to grid by shape. And there we have it. It's doing pretty good. I do recommend you guys to do this. Quite with all of them. It's just better, really. Okay, so now we have the bell. Now we have the cylinders. So basically all the ornaments of the main cylinder are done. And the next video will be also the last. Oh, actually, I just realized something. These cylinders here, um, they are simple cylinders, aren't they? So, you know what's good for these ones? Actually, they're already unwrapped well. Uh, so it would be overkill to even try to unwrap it even more. Because it's a basic geometry. It doesn't need more than that. Okay, so. Um, I really should make like the word of the day because I keep repeating at least one word 10 times. Alright, so let's first do these cylinders. So dash to see only those, and let's go into the mesh. And as we know, Control A to scale, and of course screencast, let's not forget, and apply the mirror. Alright, that's pretty good. Is there something weird there? Or is it just me? No, it's not. It's not. I'm just tripping. Let's actually, you know, make our lives easier. So I think it helps if you undo the subdivision for this part only, because you'll see it much harder. And I only have to select, you know, the parts again, like the straight edges and you know, stuff like these here. These like the corners basically where the texture would have to wrap around it, and it would have to stretch if we don't cut it. So again, think about the wrapping paper. And this being said, I am going to do this one, and probably one more to show you guys, and afterwards I will speed it up because I believe you guys got this. And if you don't, you can just, you know, slow down the video and look at what I do. But I think it's a good thing for you to try to do by yourself, see if it works. All right, so basically this is what we need to have, and you know, select this for all of them. So this being said, I'm going to speed it up from here. All right, so I did both parts. So I showed you one in the speed up and one I did off camera because it was just boring. Um, and now we should also select these parts here. All right, and this edge doesn't want to come willingly. So we will have, the reason this one doesn't work with Alt Shift D is because with Alt Shift, sorry, with Alt Shift left click. It is because of these edges here that basically interrupt it, and so Blender will not see it as a continuous um, thing. So Control E marks him, and now this is marked as well. We shall do the same for this side, and actually we could. No, but we have to. Yeah, no, doesn't matter. I thought I saw uh, a different possibility, like we could do something. And the way I'm selecting this is Control left click, and it's just going. You don't have to press Shift for this one. It's gonna go by itself, and it's gonna stick with all the others. No, yeah, like that. Okay, good. I have this as well. Control E mark seam. Good. And we need one more, as we know already, on the down part, because we need the cylinder itself to unfold. So let's A you to unwrap and unwrap it. Let's see what this gives us. And no stretching, and that's lovely. Well, there is actually a little bit of stretching now that I look at it. Let us see where that is. I think it's on the other side, isn't it? I'm always looking on the wrong side on these ones. Okay. Alright, so it's on this circle right here. Well, it wouldn't be noticeable. Well, actually, let's also put the UV. Now that I still think about it. Okay, and that's how it looks. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's okay. And for these, what we could do. I mean, I think you guys already know this, but let me tell you one more time. We could sim this, and if we do, well, as you can see, that well, I will be totally honest. I'm trying to figure out which one. Oh, this one. So that is not a problem. This is not a problem anymore now. And that's how you should approach this kind of stuff. Normally, one more sim, it's okay. Why I did it there? Well, simply this one will barely be noticeable to begin with. So I think it's just okay. All right, no stretching whatsoever, and that I love to see that. Let me tell you. Good, 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 good. Now, having all these, let's save first of all, and select all the UVs, go to UV, and let's pack the islands. And well, if you ask me, this is not exactly the most efficient way possible, but if Blender said so, Blender knows better, I guess. There's also an add-on, by the way, for those that are interested in this kind of stuff. It's called UV Master Pack, I think. And I personally don't use it, but I heard a lot of people talking about it, and they say it's a really good add-on. So also, I did realize that this is probably the part where a lot of people will drop the series, as in not really follow this, because it is probably, and not probably, it is for sure the most boring part in Blender. Well, technically speaking, right? It's not boring. It's pretty cool, I guess. But I'll be honest with you all. I don't really enjoy it either. I think it's a pretty annoying part. Because you basically have to just do the same thing over and over and over again, and it's like it's bothersome. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll keep this. Oh yeah, wait, no, it's good. It's good. It's just a cylinder, so the UV test will be good with it. Yeah, no, it's fine. We don't see them anyway. Okay, having this done, let's go to the wheels. And as I said before, this one we don't have to apply the mirror or anything because this doesn't affect our geometry. It affects only the other bodies, so that's cool for me. And actually, let me have you a little bit there, because you scare me if you're too close. Okay. Selecting those there. I'm trying to think of like, where should we put the seams? Of course, another good answer is here. Because this is the edge. Alright, and there you have it. Oh, well, almost. There you have it. Alright, now there you have it. Alright, good. Let's actually mark them as seams for now. Also, I think a lot of you realized we're having to select this, and you know what that means. Well, I'll show it to you on this one because it's the first one we did. And then I'm going to speed it up because I don't think it's, you know, anything that will help you more. So let's do this. Okay, then we just need to fill these in right around there. Not there. Perfect. And now Control E, mark them all as seams, and let's see what, well, not insert. Unwrap. Let's see what we unwraps. And there are two problems. I was pretty sure we're going to have them because there's one. Yes, exactly here. Because again, we should choose, to unwrap one part. If you ask me, I would also think this could be unwrapped a little bit. It would just help us later on. Let me see where this is. Oh, this is actually exactly what I was saying there. So, you know what? I'll take you. Should I take you? Hmm, maybe not. No, I'm gonna take this and mark it a seam, unwrap this one, and then make another seam right here. This is barely gonna be noticed, so it's gonna be fine. All right. Let's put the UV test on it, and there you have it. It's pretty cool. Also, let us pack it. So where is it? Pack Island, and again, I don't really think this is the most efficient way, but apparently Blender said it is. So, no, what, Blender might be right. How about that? All right, there you have the wheels of destiny. Okay, so um, we can actually also do the reservoir now. Yes, I keep saying reservoir, and yes, you can see me. Wait, did I apply this? No. Well, not apply, but make it happen. Oh, what's going on now? Did this just move? Wait, because I see it pretty hardly. Why did you do that? That's so annoying. All right, back to what we need. But what's going on here? Is it because you want more geometry, or what? That's a pretty strange effect, actually. Oh, it has those. All right. Well, I'm actually curious to see those when textured. They don't stretch, at least from what I see, so it shouldn't be a problem, but apparently it might be. Wait, this has no bevel, no nothing, does it? Oh no, it has a subdivision. Oh, I didn't apply the subdivision. Well, not apply it, but look at it, rather. All right. Uh, so then, let's actually try to do it again with the sharp edges. I'm curious, will it do a perfect job again? All right, let's see. Hmm. Actually, it kind of did. Yeah. looks pretty good to me. I don't know if I would use this one here though, but it might stretch the texture actually. And yeah, actually let's select sharp edges. The best thing I can the best advice actually I can give on how to unwrap. I think it's just so cool. Okay, having this now. Oh, this one doesn't have. Right. Let's wait. No, it don't. Oh, it doesn't do. Okay. And there it is. My voice is starting to give up. It's almost like, okay, I've done my job so far. You can take the rest. Um. So let us think. What shall we do? I think this will not be that noticeable, and I think it should do a good enough job, and it does. It does a pretty good job. And now actually I think this is a little more efficient, really, if anyone asks me. And this one to be a little further from the camera, harder to notice also. All right. Let's apply the UV test material. Let's see how this one looks, and it looks great actually. Oh my god, even here, it's doing a almost perfect seaming. This is pretty cool. All right, that's cool. And now, because I'm curious, let's see how it's doing with the subdivision. All right, so when it's like this, is the edges. Yeah. Well, not too many things we can do about those. Yeah, those will look like that. And that's not really something. I mean, you can add geometry to basically straighten them up, but I think it's not going to help that much. But it's not going to create us problems. Trust me, it's going to be okay. It's going to look great. So, with this being done, also, we shall do the other wheels. I want to finish with the wheels because I think it's actually we can do this, and of course it's Alt D, but we can apply. Oh right, all right then, and we apply the mirror. Let's take this. Let's also de-apply this. Okay, select sharp edges. I am fully trusting this now. So you know, maybe it's not a great idea, but for me I think it's just doing perfect. All right, this being done, we can select this part here, and do I want it all the way up there though? I think I do actually. Let me see what I get. So let's unwrap this. And it actually looks pretty good. All right, this is pretty cool. Also, what we could do with these, right? It's make them square. Yes, it's going to look stretchy on this one, but it doesn't stretch. Let me actually show you. So it's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, of course. There's always going to be this. So as you can see, it actually looks good, you know, and it's straight. It's not like this anymore. The rectangles there stay exactly as they should. And also, it's not really that this is not good. It's just again, the space here is just gonna be free, and I think that's dumb because I mean, to be honest with you, we need that. Again, it's about optimizing. And when we do it for each body, it doesn't really seem like much, and it seems like a waste of time. But when you have more bodies, which you'll try to put on the same image texture, which basically happens with everything, especially in game development, um, there's nothing really you can do about it. You have to make them squares, or at least most of them, not all of them. It's not you know, such a big deal that, oh, I need to do every single one of them, otherwise it's gonna be bad. Look, see, this actually, this I don't really like. This stretches a bit, and that's not cool. Because if we undo this, see, it looks a little better, if you ask me at least. Let's L to select these, and oh, well, this is horrible. Yeah, no, it's this one is stretching, if you ask me. So this I would leave it like this. It's unfortunately what's gonna happen. This, however, let me actually see it. So that we can actually see in real time what's going on. So it's this, right? Good. And L to grid by shape, and look at it. It looks good. It looks okay, and we can put it right next to its siblings, and it's being done fine. The other one, as you saw, stretched it a lot, and I don't, you know, really enjoy that because I don't think that's the smart move. Oh, okay, this is this. Wait, is it like? Alright, because it's the entire thing. Okay. But again, it should be cut. I sometimes don't know if Blender gets what it has to do in this part, at least. But anyway, it looks good, so I'm pretty thankful for that. Oh, and actually, wait, because there is one more part that I'm interested in. Alright, this one. See, this is cut here, and this should be the same because of this. Well, no, sorry, it's this part here, sorry. But you got my point. I mean, it should. Yeah. I don't know why these are not cut, honestly. That beats me to a pulp, so I don't know. And this is the central right here. Alright, so having this, again, we will back the island to make it a little better. And yeah, okay, this I can see as actually being a little more optimized. I totally get this one. But see what I'm saying with this square, they put it next to each other so close, and it's good. It's a good thing for us because that means we'll have more space, and you'll see when we get towards the end. By the way, the high poly to low poly thing, that is gonna be optional for people because basically what I'm gonna do is finish the body, you know, with a high poly and do the render, and you know, everyone that wants to do that can do it, and everyone that wants to, you know, go a little bit further than that will have a different you know, well, we need to apply it and to make it separate for this one anyway. Yeah, so what I was saying is you will need indeed to well, stick for a bonus video, let's call it, an optional video that I think will help you out if you wanna go a little bit further than normal. Because a lot of people don't care about optimizing these necessarily. They want to create cool renders, and that's pretty cool as well. And those are also really good ideas in terms of, for example, if you're going to work in, well, the first thing that comes to my mind is actually ads and commercial ads. Well, those you don't really care if it's optimized or not, as long as you can do your render and you can deliver your video to, you know, your customer. I don't think that's a problem. They usually don't care. They don't care about, but how did you do this? Is this perfectly optimized? it doesn't matter because you don't deliver them the Blender file. You deliver them the final product, right? So either it is optimized or not on that part. It's just a matter of can you render that? Okay, it's just your decision on that one. So, you know, I think also that's pretty cool to do. And I think it's I don't mean to say that that would not be the case, but I think for interior design, again, it's almost the same. You don't care if it's fully optimized because they want animated or whatever, or maybe they will, but again, they care about the final product. They care about the render, not about the file, the blend file itself. The blend file for them is more or less like, oh, that's pretty cool that you can do it, but I don't have any interest in that. Um, and that actually helps us a lot. And I'm wondering, okay, oh, because it was not selected, right? We were not having the texture as a background, and I did not really understand why. Okay, so let's actually select some of these, and you know, and actually let's see also. It's actually here, ain't it? So uh, a let's select this, and oh, right here, see, and it's doing it perfectly. It's pretty fine. And again, which is probably on the other side. And this, no, this is not doing good at all. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna leave this. I mean, we could do that and then scale it, but I don't want to mess it up. So there's that. All right, A and UV back island. Okay, okay. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Put it inside to don't waste space. Oh wait, there are so many columns. I didn't get that part. Yeah, and you also can see this one, like right there. And again, looks good. Alright, this one as well. We will pack the islands again. Just you know, don't worry about that. Alright, so these went much better. This should too, though. No, it just doesn't wanna. How about these guys, though? Do they want to? Oh, okay. No, this one is absolutely not doing it. Okay then, don't. And pack the islands one more time. And there you have it. Optimized, good to go, and also beautiful. I wonder what I did here, because it doesn't seem like I went. Wait, something's not right here. We have an angon? Where? Did we have overlapping geometry? Or did I just create? Oh, we did have. Oh, shoot. That's interesting. Was this happening for all of it? I guess it did. Okay, we need to put these because it will first stretch a little bit our texture. Also, it'll make it look a little better actually. All right, so coming back, apparently the sharp edge selection did um, make a problem, a small little problem for us, which was it didn't really select all the, oh really, I selected exactly the one that doesn't want to do it. That's interesting. Um, so I know I sped up the video on that part, but that's because it didn't really matter. I can just explain it now. The sharp edges basically didn't select these upper ones here, and basically the texture did not know what to do there. I mean, it did know what to do there, but it was just stretching itself like through all these and coming all the way up here, and that's why it was so lost. And now, now it's good. And also, don't forget to select these parts in between. The sharp edge will not, actually not these ones in between. The sharp edge will not take it because this is basically not a sharp edge. So, you know, don't forget about those as I did, because it's not gonna be too nice. Also, let's take these and grid by shape. Are there more of these? I think there were two more. Okay, yeah, these ones. This, and let's go like that. And now we should be able to pack the islands one more time. And alright, I packed only one island because I forgot to select them all. And now it's optimized, no stretches involved, no more overlapping geometry, which was interesting to begin with. And where is this? What is this? Show me. Um, oh, okay. But isn't this... Oh, okay, because it's cut here. Alright, gotcha. Oh, it's a very fine... It's... Is it an edge? Or is it... Why is this an edge? I think it's just very tiny compared to the others. Because you want to make sense. Yeah, alright, so... That's pretty cool. Alright guys, this is gonna be it for this video. Originally it was supposed to be an entire video and we would finish the unwrapping in that same video, but it was 3 hours of a clip and I realized I don't think that would have been a good idea. So we keep it to like an hour and a little bit, and with the promise, and this time it's one of those promises that I know I will keep, that next episode is the last unwrapping video, and afterwards we go to texturing. So thank you guys so much for sticking till the end. Thank you if you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I thank you anyway, and I think you should subscribe to the channel because we'll get a lot more cool videos like this. And please leave a like on this clip, leave a comment, tell me if you want anything else done or if you have any other questions, and also please share the video for others to see it. So with that being said, thank you very much, have a great week, and see you tomorrow with a new episode.